From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of Up Close and Personal here on The Horse's Mouth on Buzz TV and back at the bar, back at Tommy Max. Where else would we be? Brought to you by my good friends at the Southern Grill down on the South Bank, right there on Flagler Avenue. I'm telling you, some of the best cooking, best food, Southern goodness right there in downtown on the South Bank. My guest this time around is Homer Wright III from HisServanT Ministries. Let's say hi to Homer. Homer, how you doing, man?
Doing good.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
We tried to get you on last week. We couldn't get it done, but you came back, and I really appreciate that, man.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
How long have you been a minister for?
About 10 years now.
10 years. What were you doing before your ministry?
So, honestly, just working. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Trying to go to school and put those two together and trying to make something happen out of that.
Okay.
In fact, I actually found a little bit of a nice little crease in there. If you work down at FNCJ, any full-time or part-time position, classes are free.
Okay, good.
So I'm like, okay, let's
Cool.
do that and get my degree and start putting it in good use.
Nice, very nice. So what do you graduate? What's the degree to get into ministry?
So I'm not doing it specifically for ministry. The ministry part is just, again, being a Christian. What have
absolutely.
You. But for now, it's just more so just doing what the business is what I'm looking forward to. So I do graphic design. I design logos and I make music. So I can also, if someone needs a let's say a commercial spot or something like that, I can do the background music for it. I also got into video editing a little bit as well.
Nice.
So I figured, well, you know what better way than to get the music, get the ministry better than to go back to school, get a degree in that field, and work it out that way.
All right, talk about HisServanT Ministries.
Okay, so specifically HisServanT Ministries. No, HisServanT Ministries is basically just that. I'm God's servant, His servant.
That's right.
And what I've decided to do with all the talents I have is let me give them back to the people. You know what I mean? God is, and there's a passage in the Bible. It's a parable, and pretty much I'm a paraphrase, but it's basically He's given me a talent. So I should, instead of burying it in the ground, hiding it away, I should invest it. So I'm going to take all of that, the graphic design, the music production, the consulting, and give it back to the people. I've had a lot of friends in 2020 who were, everybody wanted to start a business. COVID was a thing. You know what I mean? Everybody was at home. We were all working from home. And I was like, well, you know what? Guys, if you have this business, you have this idea, but who's going to help you market it?
Right.
I'm like, so let's talk. You know what I mean? So I started designing logos, and I started also giving people those ideas, helping them organize those ideas. Because you have some people who they may be on one side of the spectrum, they have no idea what to do. They have this idea, but don't know how to get started. So I'm like, okay, let's talk. Then you have people at the other end of the spectrum that have tons of ideas, but they don't know how to put it together. Right. So I'm like, let's talk. You know what I mean?
So you're serving the Lord through helping people figure out how to take those ideas and make them into something.
Absolutely.
All right. So what's your, as a minister, what's your underlying message? Like what? So what do you tell people?
For me, it's
I'm a Christian, by the way. I'm just curious. I love talking about this stuff. So I'm just curious.
So for me, it's making an impact, and you know what I mean. I'm real big on with my kids. You know what I mean. I love being a dad. By the way, that's
no doubt,
best thing. So being able to make an impact, not just teaching you a lesson in the moment, but a lesson that's going to last, and that you're going to remember, and you're going to come back to and refer to. Oh man, what should I do in this situation? Well, cool. My dad said this, or my uncle said this, or Mr. Wright at church said this. You know what I mean? Something like that. So making that impact, that's really my message. You know what I mean?
Right.
And steer them in the right direction.
Being good. Being good, man.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah. It's tough out there.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. And it's tougher for some people more than others.
Yes, sir.
But we all can be as good as we can try to be.
Absolutely.
Right? Good to have you, man.
Yeah.
All the best. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate you, Homer. Yeah. Minister.
Yes, sir.
All right. I love it, man. Hey, all are welcome at the table at this bar. I love talking everything right here on The Horse's Mouth. If you like these kind of conversations, check out more at iwannabuzz.com. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.